I just feel that there are two people in India who've never aged, Anil Kapoor and Rajat Ji. For God gave him such good genes, and what an inspirational story. I remember people used to tell examples when we were growing up. सब कहते थे कि यहाँ पे ऐसे बच्चे भी इस देश के हैं जो लीडरशिप के रोल में आएंगे, इनके घर में बिजली नहीं है, घर से बाहर जाके बिजली के खंबे से वो लाइट लेके they study. And we used to think that these are just made up stories for many of us. But till he came to power, we saw somebody who could rise from the very bottom to the very top, holding such amazing values. So I think this is your genes, this is your upbringing, which has sustained you for so many decades, because all the parents were watching Aapki Adalat, and the young generation sat with us and they watched it. My favorite interview, I told you, has to be Kangana Ranaut. I feel that
Kangana Ranaut, she spoke so much about, especially about her relationship with Hrithik Roshan. She named him. You know, I kept trying to stop her enough, but she went on and on. And you know, the interesting story is that when I went to a doctor, an eye specialist, I was showing him, and but he said, just wait, because 5-6 nurses, lady doctors, they all entered his room, and they said, we watched Kangana Ranaut, and they went on talking about it. So I told doctor, look, my eyes, they are more important than this. So that interview was really liked by many people, and women especially.
Absolutely. Itna boldly questions karna in a country which speaks loudly about democracy, you have been the biggest example for that. Biggest example we saw growing up, that secularism, democracy, you embodied that.
जो आज लाइफ दिखती है टीवी पर, असल में लाइफ इतनी सेक्सी नहीं है. इसके पीछे बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. Lot of hard work, lot of research goes in. And we were talking about the early days of my life. In Old Delhi, there's a place called Sabzi Mandi. In a small lane, on the 3rd floor, there was a room 10 by 10. And there were 7 brothers, sister, father, and ailing mother. 10 people in that room. We had no electricity, so I used to go to a close-by railway station at night to study. We had no water in the house, so there was a municipal corporation tap where we used to go, bathe in open, and bring 2 buckets for sister and mother. I went to a school which had no blackboards, which had no desks, and we would not get food for many days. Old people who are here would remember those days America used to send powder milk. We would stand in the queue, get those boxes, and for many days that was the food. So we started from there, but what I want to say here today is there is something in the soil of India. There is something in the air of India which gives a chance to the poorest of the poor to become big. And our Prime Minister is another example, how he started. Everyone knows the story. From a small tea shop, and how the country gave him chance to become Chief Minister, then the Prime Minister. So that's why I always believe that India gives chance to anyone and everyone, but you have to have it in you. You have to work hard and create a place for yourself.
Oh. But आपकी story में ना बहुत एक movie-like story है. I feel that this is like what we watched in movies, and in real life you didn't see so many examples growing up.
Actually, childhood में तो कुछ करने को नहीं था, तो सिर्फ पढ़ते ही थे, किताबें पढ़ते रहते थे, और पढ़ते पढ़ते अच्छे मार्क्स आ गए तो मेरा एडमिशन हो गया श्री राम कॉलेज ऑफ कॉमर्स में, जो एशिया का बेस्ट इंस्टीट्यूट है. और उस कॉलेज में जो फर्स्ट डे जब मैं लाइन में लगा हुआ था और जब फीस देने के लिए मैं पैसे दे रहा था, तो मेरे पास में 5 रुपए 2 रुपए 10 रुपए के नोट थे। तो जो अकाउंटेंट था, ही वॉज शाउटिंग एट मी एंड he said all kinds of things that, you know, these poor people who come here, this college is for the elite, for the big. And then there were 3 rupees short. Then one voice came from behind who told the accountant, you know, you don't talk to freshers like this. I looked behind, white shirt, white pant, black belt, and यहाँ तक कि कल में is a handsome looking man. And he took out 5 rupees, gave it to the accountant. I told him, no. He said, no, don't worry. If you don't pay your fee, you will never get admission in this college. This man was Arun Jaitley, who later on became the finance minister of India. And he put his hands around my shoulder, took me to the cafeteria. He said, अब तुम्हारे पास चाय पीने के पैसे भी नहीं होंगे. On the way, he was asking me, which school do you come to, Hindi medium, how many students from your school have come here, how many students you know. So I told him 25, 30 people, you are a debater, all this. Actually, he was counting how many votes I had. Because he was outgoing president of the college and he was campaigning for the next president. That was Vijay Kumar Goyal, who again became a minister later. So that was my introduction to another world. And it changed my life completely.
Wow. I think on behalf of everyone, I have to ask this question. I still get butterflies if I have to cook for someone, especially my mom. And you know, you've been doing the same job for 40 years. But कभी-कभी आपको लगता है कि I don't know how will I perform. I need to check, right? You feel unsure.
Every show. Every show. My wife, Ritu, who's sitting here, she directs the show. She knows it. It's been 32 years. 5 minutes before the show, I'm shivering. I am thinking today the light should fall. Today the guest should not come at all. Something should happen. I will do it tomorrow. Today I'm not prepared. But when I hear her voice, lights, camera, action, then, once I'm there, then something happens and I don't know. Then some power comes into me and the show goes on. That's been a story for 32 years, week after week, week after week. Abhi bhi. Even last show I did with Farhan Akhtar, same story. And in fact, that day in the morning, Farhan Akhtar, his mother's friend died, so he wanted to cancel the show. I told him, thank you very much, please go. But finally she convinced him, no, you do the show. So this is the story even now. And once I mentioned it to Lata Mangeshkar. She met me somewhere and she told me, I'm your fan. I said, this is the biggest compliment I can get. But I told her, Lataji, I'm very nervous. So she said, look, that time I was doing show it was 16th year. I said, 16 years I've been doing it. She said, I've been singing for 60 years. Even now when I stand in front of the microphone, I feel the same. So keep it up.
Who was your favorite on the show? No non-political answer.
See, there are two kinds of people. Favorite are those who can answer very well, who really reply back, who are powerful people, and I think public has an interest in them. And my 32 years, the finest guest on my show was Narendra Modi in 2014. Because there was a lot of curiosity about him and he answered. और मैं आपको बताऊं, जिस दिन उनका शो रिकॉर्ड होना था, उससे कई दिन पहले मैं कोशिश कर रहा था, तो उन्होंने कहा कि मैं दिन भर कैंपेन करता हूं, मैं रात को आ सकता हूं. तो he arrived around 9:30 in the evening. अब जब वो आए तो उनका गला बंद था. He said, I did not count this. Every day in the evening after I have addressed 5-6 public meetings, my throat gives away. And he said, I didn't realize this, but no way I can speak. So we waited. Ritu told him, आपको मैं काली मिर्च का पानी देता हूँ, गरम पानी कुछ दूँ. तो he said, Ritu ji, मैं रोज सारी चीजें ट्राई करता हूँ, but गले की अपनी सीमाएं हैं, लिमिटेशंस. So finally, I told him, I said, there is an audience waiting and they have come from all over the country. So what I suggested, let's go down in the studio. We'll put a microphone in this voice, whatever you can speak, just say 2-3 sentences. They say, we'll come and record some other day. Now we went inside the studio. There were 500-600 people. And they started shouting, Modi, Modi, from this, where this expression for the first time came out. He was smiling. One old lady sitting in front, he told him, Beta, meri umar tujhe lag jaye. One girl standing in a corner, she got up, she said, Modi, I love you. So he was laughing. I told him, Modi ji, there's so much of love for you, and I get messages on my phone. Rahul khaye chocolate bar, ab ki baar Modi sarkar. So he laughed. I said, then Sonia ji ne kaha, ab to bolo hai Sardar. Manmohan bole, ab ki baar Modi sarkar. So I was joking, he was laughing, then he sat down, and suddenly he told public that ye main to nahi kar raha hu, ye naare to aap likh rahe hain, and it was a normal voice. And we started from there, 1.5 hours non-stop we recorded. And it was one of the best shows I ever did. And after the show was recorded, he was going back to Ahmedabad because he had parking for his plane only in Ahmedabad. So, and I asked him, I said, ye kaise hua? So he said, dekhiye Rajat ji, Bhagwan ki kuch kripa aap par hai, kuch mujh par hai. That's how we could do this show. And when this show was telecast, 84% people who watch TV were watching Aapki Adalat with Modi.
I watched that whole thing from starting to the end, his entry, everything. But you think it had a big role to play to humanize what Prime Minister Modi is?
Actually, people got to know the other side of Prime Minister
the
Modi.
side.
They had only known him as a chief minister, and because he was a prime minister candidate, people were curious to know about him, his life, what he has done, and that day he answered all possible questions. मुझे याद है मैंने उस इंटरव्यू में उनसे पूछ लिया कि आजम खान कहते हैं आप कुत्ते के पिल्ले के बड़े भाई हैं. Nobody would dare ask a question to him like that, but he said कि आप उनको कहिए कि कुत्ते से ज़्यादा वफादार कोई दूसरा नहीं होता. I also asked him, क्या आपके राज में मुसलमानों को डर के रहना पड़ेगा? He said, मेरे राज में सबको वही अधिकार होंगे जो मुझे होंगे. जहाँ तक आपने मुस्लिम्स की बात की है, मैं चाहता हूँ उनके एक हाथ में कुरान हो, दूसरे में कंप्यूटर. And he did it.
You are a person of influence. And then I get all these people should be recorded. Okay, we are influencer in the restaurant. We are come to review the restaurant. We are influencer on the street. We are influencer for everything. Correct? But what made you the person of influence, not an influencer?
Influence don't last long. If you see their life, 6 months, 1 year, and after that they vanish. And I've seen so many influencers getting into various cases because that sense of credibility and sense of responsibility is not there. We in media have to be responsible. We have been trained to be responsible, but they don't. They are doing it just to make some money, just to make some views. And this is what I tell all youngsters. I know youngsters will come to your restaurant. वो खाना नहीं खाएंगे, पहले रेस्टोरेंट की फ़ोटो खींचेंगे, फिर जो टेबल पे खाना रखा है उसकी फ़ोटो खींचेंगे, फिर अपने दोस्तों को भेजेंगे, उनका कमेंट आएगा, खाना ठंडा हो जाएगा, उसके बाद खाना शुरू करेंगे. Everyone is making reels. You go to a concert, लोग गाना नहीं सुन रहे, वो ऐसे रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं. Even in the house, you have a guest who is talking something, 2 people are making video. In restaurants, you will see 4 people from the family have come. They are all talking to somebody in Toronto, somebody talking to in Delhi, but they are not talking to each other. So these are the reel makers. The life is very short.
But Rashtakal, to Jobi, the moment I wake up, I go on Instagram first thing. Come with me to this restaurant. मैं कहा चलो एक और influence story. But I do feel that very few people in our generation, we've seen someone with such high consistency in work and credibility in work. And this has been a very major role to be played as a leader of the industry.
I don't know, whether I'm leader of the industry, but
Media world, yes.
media. See, what I have done is, I have enjoyed doing Aapki Adalat. You ask me, who are the difficult people? Who are the... See, Prime Minister Modi was easy to do. But, say somebody like Salman Khan, very difficult to do. Salman Khan, if you see him giving interviews, you are talking to him, he's looking here, there, he's doing this here, and this here. His whole focus is not on the interviewer, not on the questions. He's somewhere else. He's looking here, not focused. It was a big challenge. When he came for the show,
I remember pink t-shirt.
yeah, and we had a history with him. He had said few things about me. I had said few things about him. So we were at loggerheads. Shatrughan Sinha called me. He said, my daughter is featured in Dabang 1. And if you invite Salman for your show, it will help the film. It will help Sonakshi. I said, I will very happily do it, but I don't think Salman will come for the show. He said, no, I'll bring him. He came in. And Salman walked into my office. Before the show, we normally have a little chat with the person. Is there anything that he has a problem with? He came like this. And he was standing. I told him, बैठिए साहब. बैठना क्या है sir? So I told him, I said, we should discuss something. Discuss क्या करना है sir? So I told him, I said, is there anything that you don't want me to ask you? कुछ भी पूछो sir. So I thought he's very hostile. So I told her too, I said, look, I can't record a show with somebody who's so hostile. And on the show he is going to answer like this. It will become a unnecessary. Aapki Adalat is a very pleasant show. So she said, look, he's such a big star. He has come to your studio. Despite being hostile, you can't say no to him. So as a compromise, she suggested, so that he behaves on the show, she said, let Shatrughan Sinha be the judge on the show. So the judge who had come, I told him, please go home. I'll have Shatrughan as a judge.
Ritu.
And finally, we went to the studio, and in all those, you saw a glimpse of the show. There's a Katgara, normally the guest sits there. He stood there.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, बैठिए. मैं बैठता नहीं sir. So I said, he as a film person knows कि आज shot नहीं बनेगा. So he said, sir, मैं जिस कोर्ट में जाता हूँ खड़ा रहता हूँ sir. आपका मैं तो बहुत कोर्ट में गया हूँ सर. और आपके एक कटघरे का सर ये जरा इसको ऊंचा कराइए इधर खड़ा होने के लिए. So I told शत्रु जी, I said, आप जरा उसको कहिए. He said, खामोश, मुल्जिम अपनी जगह पर बैठे. So he sat down. And slowly I started asking him. First time in his life, he talked about the Black Buck case. First time in his life, he talked about the accident, motor accident he had had. और फिर मैंने सोचा जब जवाब दे रहे हैं, then I asked him about Aishwarya also. He answered. Then I asked him about Katrina also. He answered. And suddenly he realized, he said, sir, बहुत क्लास ले रहे हैं आप मेरी. तो मुझे, I said, you want to ask me something? Please do. He said, नहीं पूछना क्या है sir? He got up, came into the center. He said, sir ये बटन खोलिए, ये टाई थोड़ा ढीला करिए, सर बैठिए, सर पुशअप पोजीशन में आ जाइए. So we did push-ups. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Then he told me, he said, तगड़े हो सर आप तो. So then he left it there. And that show really became very big because first time he had focused and answered the questions which public wanted to know. So this is how it happens. If you are focused, if you are concentrated, then automatically things will happen.
वो cult था episode, cult episode है वो. One thing is very important for artists, that appealing to vast generations. My grandparents knew about you, my parents knew about you, my sister knew about you. हमारे आगे की next generation also knows about you. What do you think one thing you can give as an advice or as something you've learned, as a learning? How do you endure 4 generation? Like I call the 4 generation magic is Shah Rukh.
If generations after generations have liked the show, credit goes to people who appear as guests on the show. Because generations are generations of people who have appeared. If Lalu Yadav appeared on my show in 1993, Tejasvi Yadav appeared in 2024. So generations have come and with them the viewers have changed. Shah Rukh Khan appeared on my show when he was just one film old. And then he appeared when he had spent good 30 years in cinema. So these people, the way they answered, the way they handled questions, that has made the show. So I always say, ये शो मेरे सवालों से नहीं बना, ये शो मेरे गेस्ट के जवाबों से बना है.
Wow. Tough question. When is Trump coming on the show?
When people ask me nowadays for last 2-3 years, who is it that you want and the most suitable for Aapki Adalat, I always say President Donald Trump. And I can share with you, in 2019, when he came to India and Prime Minister Modi organized a dinner for him in the President's house. And you know the tradition is all guests stand in one line, Prime Minister comes, he introduces people, and President of the United States will never remember who he met, who he shook hands with. For us, it's a picture. So when he came up to me, Prime Minister Modi told him, he is our biggest TV star. He shook hand, went up, again came back. TV star? What makes you a TV star? So I told him, it's my show, it's a court martial where I make people sit in the dock, politicians. He said, oh, you court martial them? I said, yes. He said, you made this man sit in the dock? I said, 3 times. How was he? I said, he was very good. He said, I will be better. And then he shook hand and everyone was wondering what are they talking. Then he went to the next guest. Again he came back. Do you have audience in your show? So how much was it working on his mind? I was very surprised. I said, yes, there is an audience also. So I said, I will be very happy to have you as a guest. Yes, someday. Then he went and so this time when the elections were happening, I tried my best, approached him. Some people promised that they will get him. I had no way that I could speak to him directly, but his office, people who were handling his campaign. So they said, yes, he has agreed. And where do you want to do it? I said, wherever he is. Wherever he is campaigning, I'll come, we'll put aside and we'll do it. And then this incident of the somebody fired at him, it took place. So they cancelled everything. They said, now we need 40 days notice for any public program, and it did not happen. But I am really hoping someday I will get him.
A question relevant था.
And there will be nobody better than him. Nobody better.
Because the New York courts couldn't prosecute him. Maybe you can.
No, because see, he's somebody who really answers. Yeah. He doesn't mince his words. He's not hiding anything. He's very clear and he can answer you back. So it will be real fun to have him on the show.
One person you feel that you really wanted on the show but couldn't happen. One person. कोई तो तमन्ना अधूरी होगी.
एक तमन्ना रह गई. मैं जिंदगी में किसी का फैन नहीं रहा. किसी को मैंने इतना एडमायर नहीं किया. एक ही इंसान था जिसके बारे में सोचता था. He is an institution. वो थे दिलीप कुमार.
यूसुफ साहब, of course.
यूसुफ साहब को मैं बहुत रेस्पेक्ट करता था और मेरी ज़िंदगी के तमन्ना थी कि यूसुफ साहब आपकी अदालत में आएँ। और मैं हमेशा, ऋतु मुझे इस बात के लिए कभी नाराज़ भी होते, मैं कहता हूँ कि हिंदुस्तान में सिर्फ एक ही फिल्म बनी है, वो है मुग़ल आज़म। इसके अलावा और कोई न फिल्म बनी है न बन सकती। मैं यूसुफ साहब से टाइम मांगा, उन्होंने मुझे सुबह 10 बजे अपने घर पे बुलाया। उनके घर का पूरा ड्राइंग रूम क्रॉस करके एक गार्डन है, उसमें एक सब वाइट कलर का डेक लगा हुआ था और देयर वाज 2 वाइट चेयर्स एंड वाइट टेबल. I was sitting and then I saw him coming. He was wearing white और मुझे लगा जैसे कोई शहंशाह आ रहा है, वो उनकी वॉक में था. He came and sat next to me. तो आप दिलीप कुमार को आपकी अदालत में बुलाना चाहते हैं? आप यूसुफ खान को आपकी अदालत में बुलाना चाहते हैं? आप उसको कटघरे बैठाना चाहते हैं? मैंने कहा जी मैं ही नहीं चाहता, पूरा देश चाहता है, दुनिया में लोग हैं जो चाहते हैं. इससे बरखुरदार क्या पूछेंगे आप? क्या पूछेंगे आप यूसुफ खान से? तो मैंने कहा जी मैं बताता हूं आप क्या पूछेंगे. आप पूछेंगे दिलीप कुमार, तुम डायरेक्टर के काम के साथ इंटरफेरेंस करते हो, तुम निदेशक के काम के साथ हस्तक्षेप करते हो. वो एक बात को पहले इंग्लिश में, फिर उर्दू में, फिर पंजाबी में, फिर हिंदी में 4 बार बोलते. बट इट्स अ डिलाइट लिसनिंग टू हिम. तो मैंने कहा ये तो पूछते हैं. से 12 सितंबर 1973 एक मोहतरमा आई थी, उन्होंने यही सवाल पूछा कि दिलीप कुमार आप डायरेक्टर के काम के साथ इंटरफेयर करते हो. तो मैंने कहा कि क्या महबूब खान की आत्मा आई थी आपको ये पूछने बताने के लिए? क्या के आसिफ की रूह ने आपको ये बताया था? तो उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं, मैंने सुना है कि बिना पर आपने यूसुफ खान से सवाल पूछा, सुना है कि बिना पर आपने दिलीप कुमार से सवाल पूछा. गेट आउट, इंटरव्यू बर्खास्त. तो आई टोल्ड हिम सर भाड़ में जाए, मैं ये सवाल ही नहीं पूछूंगा, कोई और पूछ लेंगे. आप पूछेंगे क्योंकि आपकी अदालत है और मुझे जवाब देना पड़ेगा. फिर मैं क्या जवाब दूंगा? मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि महबूब खान ने एक दिन मुझे कहा कि यूसुफ जरा नाच दे. देन ही गॉट अप. फिर उन्होंने ठुमका लगा बताया, मैं ऐसे नाचा क्योंकि महबूब खान ने कहा कि अगर यूसुफ नहीं नाचेगा तो हम लोग महबूब स्टूडियो के बाहर कटोरा लेके भीख मांगेंगे. तो साहब उसके बाद मैं नाचा, तो फिर गंगा जमुना में नाचा, फिर मैं गोपी में नाचा, फिर वो पूरा उन्होंने 25-30 फिल्मों के बताया जहाँ उन्होंने. और ये कॉन्वर्सेशन चलता रहा. वो अपनी फिल्मों के बारे में बताते रहे. मुग़ल आज़म के बारे में उन्होंने बताया कि साहब 90 kg का ज़र बख्तर मुझे पहना दिया था, अब मैं आगे चलता तो आगे चलता जाता. और वो सब एनेक्ट करके दिखाते थे और पीछे आता तो पीछे चलता जाता था. तो मैंने कि आसिफ से कहा, आसिफ ज़रा इसका वज़न कम कर दे यार. और उन्होंने अपने लाइफ के इतने सारे इंसिडेंट बताए. आज इतना वक्त नहीं मैं आपको बताऊं, मैं पूरा दिन, और ये बात करते करते शाम के 6 बज गए.
Was it recorded or no?
No, just 2 of us were talking. उन्होंने मॉस्को की कहानी सुनाई कि मैं मॉस्को में फंस गया था, बुखार हो गया था और वहाँ रेड स्क्वायर पे था. एंड ही सेड आई लव माई टाइज. तो ही सेड कि मैं बुखार था, होटल के लिए पैसे कम हो गए थे. तो जब मैंने खिड़की खोली तो मेरा दोस्त बल्ली खड़ा था वहाँ और वो बल्ली टाइयाँ बेच रहा था. तो मैं क्या बल्ली है कि कितना यार तू बल्ली, तू मेरी टाइयाँ बेच रहा है. सो आई सेड कि मैं फिर बल्ली से बात करूँगा. कहता बल्ली से कैसे बात करोगे? मैंने कहा क्यों? कहते वो तो मर गया. मैं कब मरा? 1963 में. तो मैंने कहा जी शाम के 5 बजे, अभी हम 63 तक ही पहुँचे हैं. Then around 6 o'clock his sister came, Saida Appa, and she said now is the time for us to go for badminton. He used to play badminton with his sister. So he told me now we will continue with the conversation. So he said, I said ठीक है, I will be very happy to, but no, date तो decide कर लें in principle. सर नहीं, पहले ये बताइए आपके शो में फिर मेरे लिए जज कौन होगा? सो आई टोल्ड यू, ऐसे इस समय सबसे बड़े जर्नलिस्ट हैं सरदार खुशवंत सिंह, वो नामाकुल इंसान। तो मैंने कहा छोड़िए, नहीं खुशवंत जी को बनाएंगे। तो आई टोल्ड हिम, आई सेड, उसमें टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया के बड़े क्रिटिक होते थे, उनका नाम लिया, उसको ना कर, जिसका नाम मैं लेता था ना करते। फाइनली मैंने कहा जावेद अख्तर, वो ठीक है। तो इस नोट पे वो दिस कॉन्वर्सेशन एंड हुई कि अब हम नेक्स्ट टाइम मिलेंगे और फिर डिस्कस करेंगे। 4 दिन बाद मुझे जावेद अख्तर साहब का फोन आया, भाई क्या बात हुई तुम्हारी यूसुफ साहब से? मैंने कहा जी क्या हुआ? नहीं बात क्या हुई? तो मैंने कहा जी क्या हुआ मुझे बताइए उससे। कहते हैं भाई साहब 5 दिन से रोज सुबह बुलाते हैं और जजमेंट लिखाते हैं, मुकदमा हुआ नहीं है, मैं जजमेंट लिख रहा हूं। He was very keen, I was very keen, but next time when we met, again we discussed various aspects. Then one slip came, and he showed it to me, and he said very sad. This was a slip from Saira ji, where she has written, "You will not go to Aapki Adalat at any cost," and that's why that show never happened. I really miss him.
उनको जज बना देते हैं।
वो मेरे ख्याल से उनको लगता था ये बहुत ज़्यादा बोल देंगे, कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं कह देंगे। शी वॉज अपनी तरफ से वो ठीक थी। तो अब जैसे वो मेरी तरफ लगातार देख रहे, मैं कुछ ज़्यादा तो नहीं बोल रहा हूँ। वाइफ को ध्यान रखना पड़ता है।
Thank you. One guest who really you felt was the most honest. अच्छा, ओपरा जी की अमेरिका में तो जैसे यहाँ पे ओपरा है तो वहाँ पे इंडिया में आप है। ओपरा ने एक बहुत ही अच्छी बात बोली थी कि हर गेस्ट हु वॉक डाउन द स्टेप्स आफ्टर द इंटरव्यू, दे ऑलवेज आस्क्ड हाउ डिड आई डू। इट कुड बी टॉम क्रूज, इट कुड बी मॉर्गन फ्रीमैन, इट कुड बी बिल गेट्स। दे आस्क्ड दैट हाउ वाज आई ओके। आपसे पूछते हैं लोग।
आई गो टू माई गेस्ट आफ्टर द शो इज ओवर एंड आई आस्क्ड हिम, is there anything you have said on the show which you think should not go in air? Tell me, I will edit it.
Okay.
This is something they all appreciate. And they don't ask me how did it go. They ask the director, they ask my wife, how was it? Because when they asked me, I said, look, I have no idea. I was so involved with the show, I don't know what I asked, I don't know what you answered. And actually it is like this. So they ask her, because she's sitting on the panel, she's directing it. They ask her, how was it? Did it go well? Is there anything I need to do? And I always tell them, if there's any, I said, from my side, I can tell you only this. Is there anything which you have said by mistake? I will edit it. And I've always, 1 or 2 people have asked me to edit something. One big film star, I had asked him about his affair. So after this, he told me, sir, मेरी बीवी गला काट देगी सर, इसको हटा देना। So just 1 or 2 incidents like this, but 99% people, they leave it to me, said we leave it to you.
It's such an honor. I don't know why I was called to do this. मेरे को लगा क्या हो गया काउंसलेट में और कोई है नहीं। But Mr. Pradhan, I owe you for this. I told him that how much I admired you. I feel that there's a sincerity which he oozes. There's a certain values he brings, which are what we call ancestral values of India. He stands there with so much of pride and dignity, which is like, we want that credibility which everybody looks for in their work. You present that to the generation after generation.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for your kind words. I really admire your work. I've seen your videos, I've seen your work, and this Kamal Dondon, a friend of mine who sits here, he keeps telling me all the time, no, you must meet Vikas, both of you must get together, and thank you very much, Consulate, that they brought us together. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.